Traditionally, they drink animal blood and milk before playing a game called Donga. Once we were part of the same tribe, but now we are divided and often at war with each other. What truly sets them apart from other tribes around the world is the massive lip plates.
The bigger your lip plate, the more beautiful you are. Like me, it's our pride.
These are the Suri tribe of Africa, a group that lives far away from what we call modern civilization. Maybe they were never meant to know our world, but their culture is so powerful. They are now known across the globe. Today, I want to introduce you to their world in a whole new way. So come with me and prepare to be amazed. Welcome to the first world of one of Africa's most intense tribes, the Suri. Most African tribes are seen as violent and extremely fearsome. But the truth is that aggression only shows up when they are attacked. Now, what makes the Suri tribe more dangerous than the rest? We'll get to that in a moment, but first, let's understand where they actually live. This is the Omo Valley in southwestern Ethiopia, one of the most remote and untouched places in all of Africa. And this valley has been the beloved homeland of the Suri tribe for thousands of years. The Suri are known for many things: blade cut tattoos, the iconic lip plates worn by women, and their fierce warrior spirit. Most men carry guns, but not to attack, rather to defend themselves. Here the most valuable things are land and cattle. Tribal conflict is still very real, and protecting their cattle from rival tribes is a constant challenge. So the men roam with the herds and guard them carefully. Meanwhile, the women work the land, and to them, this is the most important job. They grow a grain called sorghum, and these vast sorghum fields you see, it's the women who have cultivated every inch of it. They live in tiny thatched huts like this. Inside a single small hut, they store everything they need for daily life. Even the cooking fire is right inside the hut. This is sorghum, their staple food. The things were existed in the modern world, but over time, it faded away. What's interesting is in Suri society, only women are allowed to smoke the hookah. It's forbidden for men. Here, they are making beer from sorghum, which they will drink later in the evening during celebrations. She is rubbing natural ash on her lips. When the lip plate is gradually stretched, the skin tears in tiny spots, causing pain and even wounds. The ash works like a kind of medicine. It helps numb the pain and prevents infection.
When our girls are still little, that's when we begin the process of inserting the lip plate. At first, we make a small cut in the lower lip and insert a tiny wooden stick. As she grows, the plates are gradually made bigger and bigger. The larger her plate becomes, the more cattle she will receive as a dowry from her husband.
It's believed that during the time of the African slave trade, when Europeans were capturing and taking Africans as slaves, the tradition of wearing lip plates began, because those with wounds or disfigurements around the mouth were often rejected by slave traders. Suri women always try to make the biggest lip plate possible.
Everyone in my family has worn a lip plate. My mother had one, my aunt had one, my older sister too. But I didn't get mine cut, and I don't want to. They faced my ears. But if I had known better back then, I would have never allowed it.
To wear these lip plates, 2 or 3 of the lower front teeth must be broken so that the plate fits properly. They make the plates from clay. First, they shape it out of wet mud, then fire it in flames to harden it.
For me, happiness is breastfeeding my child, making sure he grows up strong. I want to hold him close to my chest, keep him safe, and see him smile. Everything I do for him for his future. My joy also comes from carrying and symbols of our tradition on my body and passing them down to the next generation. That's what happiness means for every Suri woman.
The scars on their bodies, they're made with blades. These marks are a form of tattoo. To them, it's beauty. They do it to decorate their bodies. The more of these tattoos they have, the more attractive they are, especially to men. Their hairstyles are also really interesting. These cattle are the Suri tribe's most valuable possession. They spend most of their day with them. They protect them from wild animals like lions and hyenas and from rival tribes. That's why they always carry AK-47s. One of their oldest traditions is a game called Donga, but it's more than a game. It's a form of war training. Using these long sticks, they practice fighting techniques through sport. During real tribal battles, many are wounded and some even killed. Like this man, his body carries the scars of war. Before a match of Donga, there's a unique ritual. They drink fresh cow's blood. They tightly hold the cow, then gently shoot an arrow into the vein on the neck. As the blood flows out, they collect just enough, then release the cow. This is not cruelty, it's tradition. In fact, they deeply love their cattle. They rely on them for milk and for survival in this harsh land. The blood has been collected. Now they drink it. I am the chief of this village. I deeply love my people from morning till night and from night till morning. Even though outsiders may see us as dangerous, we want peace. We used to be one tribe, but after divisions formed between us, we began to fight. Our land and our cattle are shrinking day by day. So we must protect these two things at any cost.
But we need them to protect the village and the cattle from the bull.
They may live hundreds of miles away from us, and yes, their culture might seem strange or even uncomfortable to us, but at the end of the day, they are human too. They too think about life, worry about their families, and care for their children, just like we do. So as human beings, we should treat all people with love and show respect to one another's cultures. If you have made in this far in the video, that means you truly care about the different people and cultures of the world. And so do we. We love sharing these stories with you, and we invite you to subscribe to our channel, The World Mirror, and continue this journey with us.